Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, the Natalis or Solutions. So we are going to continue with question 5 of A-Level Computer Science Paper 3, June 2025. Okay, so question 5, here we are supposed to create a procedure called NextGen, which generates the array B, the next generation cells from the array A. Okay, the array A contains the initial array. Okay, so since it's a procedure, we start with void next gen. It takes as argument our array A with column and rows, as you can see, and then the second is the new array with rows and columns. Sorry. So I'm going to write the code, translate what we have here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll copy this for the rows and column, and then the rest will be modified. I don't have time to type with rows and columns. So this is it. As we can see, it starts from 1. I starts from 1 to row. But in this case, since we are dealing with arrays in C, it's supposed to start from I equals to 0 to row minus 1. Okay. So, so what we do now is yes, it starts from, well, okay, I did not declare I and J. So I starts from 0, okay, J starts from, same thing, starts from 0 and, okay. So inside now we have this new life, okay, which we are also supposed to declare N life. We have declared inside the second loop now we have N life that receives count underscore life underscore nights. Okay, which is the function that counts the number of life cells. Okay. So now put the condition if E of I G equals to 1, and the second condition N life equals to 2, or N life equals to 3. What do we do? B of I of G receives 1. Else, we take the second condition. Okay, so I'll just copy this and modify it. else if so I'm trying to translate this. If this is equals to 0 and n life equals to 3, what do I do? She said this. Else I will set this equals to 0. So well, I think that is it. Now that's it. Okay. Next question, question 6. Make sure the subroutines at least compile. Save your work, then print your source code. Okay, that is not necessary. Let's move to the next question. Finalizing. Let me just save the work and call it. What name are we going to call it? Tax 2. June 2025. Let's see. Okay. So I've saved that. Now tax 3 now says finalizing with displays. We exploit the algorithms from tax 2 to display and resolve the various generations. Specifically calling existing subprograms where applicable to complete each task. Question 7 says, in this answer booklet, exploit the algorithm in task 2 to write the following. A subprogram prints math, which takes in the array, the row, the column to display the board. So this is a procedure. So write a procedure. Okay, they said we should write an algorithm. So for us to write the algorithm, what am I going to do? Maybe I will just use flowgorithm to do that. So I will launch a program flowgorithm, which I will use to write now. I'll use flowgorithm to write my algorithm. So this is flowgorithm. What's the procedure? Print math. So I'll just go to function here. Add a function print math that takes in an array name A as parameter. What again? An array row and column as integers. Row, integer, it's one by one. Sorry, row, integer, column, integer, and it does not return, it just prints, so there's no return value. So what it does is it takes in the parameter, and then we'll use our loop. Our loop is counter I. That starts from 0, that ends at row minus 1. Okay, and then inside we have another for loop that starts from G starts from 0 and ends at core minus 1. So to print it, we use output array A. We use array A. How do we do it so that it looks very interesting? Okay, we have to first of all send a message, which is initial stage. Here, initial stage. That's the first thing. This has to even be printed before. Yes. And then inside we'll now have another print. That will print something like a bar. Okay. Each time, and then that is also, this is also before the second loop, and then inside the second loop now we are going to have our print that will print our array with a bar. So it's going to print our array A of I of G join to our string. Okay. What do we do next? And then each time we do this at the end, out of the first loop now, we'll print another, we'll go to a new line. We'll go to a new line, and then we'll call on our procedure row line. Okay, and then that is it. I think I'll just convert this because I did not want to So this is our pseudo code, as you can see here. Okay. This is our pseudo code. So we can copy and put in let's say a Word document or Notepad, anything, so we can see what I'm talking about. So this is how it's going to look like. So see, that is my pseudo code row line, because we all know the use of row line. Okay. So here we display the array at position I, G, possible. So eventually we can see this is our loop. Okay. Alright, go to new line. So this is the pseudo code. Okay. This is the pseudo code of what we are doing. So I'll prefer that we just go and translate it at once in C. Okay, in our code. Let's translate it at once. So let's go back to our programming and write this procedure. Print what? What's the name again? Print math. Okay. Print math that takes in our array A, position row, and call. Then we're taking in parameters row and column. We have ing, we'll print f, with the message initial stage background, and then we'll call on our for loops just to print. So I'll take this because that is what we are supposed to use to print. So inside the for loop I will print each time I will print this bar. Okay, just the bar, and the bar you try to put it in a tabular form. Then inside here, oh, I needed to now print f. Okay, print f. I will say is it percentage d? Yeah, percentage d. Okay, percentage that will be represented by the array of position ing. And then after we've done all of these, each time at the end I'll print a bar. And now I will go to a new line instead. The bar will appear here. Go to a new line, and the new line I will now print those dotted lines, which is row line. I'll call on the procedure row line to print those lines, dotted lines and rows. So with this, that's our procedure. So we'll move to the next procedure in our next class, in our next video. So see you in our next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet done so.